So natural resources and their uses. We are continuing with this topic, and we have already covered the multiple choice question answer and short answer questions. So today we are going to do the long answer questions from the chapters, and there are 10 important long answer questions. So let us start. So the first question is, explain the uses and the importance of water, forest and minerals as natural resources. And the answer is, natural resources like water, forest, and minerals are crucial for human survival and development. So, water, it is used for drinking, irrigation, hydropower, industries, and daily household needs. It supports agriculture, which is the backbone of many economies. Forest, it provides wood, medicine, food, and oxygen. It helps in controlling soil erosion, maintaining rainfall patterns, and preserving biodiversity. Minerals. So, it is important for making tools, machineries, buildings, and electronics. Iron is used in construction and transport. Gold and silver are used in making jewelries. So, these resources must be used wisely and responsibly to avoid environmental degradation and resource scarcity. Okay. So since it is a long answer question, so the answers are a little bit longer. Okay. So this is the first. Second, differentiate between renewable and non-renewable resources. Okay. So I have differentiated it in terms of their features like the definition, availability, example, environmental impact, and regeneration time. Okay. It is in tabular form. So the renewable resources, resources that can be naturally regenerated or be replenished over time. Non-renewable, resources that take millions of years to form and cannot be replaced once used. Availability, unlimited or sustainable if used wisely. Okay, renewable sources. And non-renewable, limited and exhaustible. Example of renewable resources: sunlight, wind, water, forest, biomass. Non-renewable resources: coal, petroleum, natural gas. Environmental impact: usually cleaner and eco-friendly, that is renewable resources. And non-renewable: often polluting and harmful to the environment. Now what is the regeneration type? So it is short. It takes days to years to regenerate. That is renewable resources. And non-renewable, extremely long. It takes millions of years. Okay. So this is a differentiate between renewable and non-renewable resources. Next, discuss ecosystem service in context from the example given in the chapter. So ecosystem service are the benefit that humans receive from nature and healthy ecosystem. Okay. These services are essential for survival, well-being and economic activities, and they are provided for free by the environment. And in terms of this one chapter here, it has been explained about the water, that is about the forest, and the oxygen released from trees is an ecosystem service, that is the free service that we get from the nature, right? So nature purifies water through process like infiltration through soil and rocks, filtration by wetlands, and disinfection by sunlight. Forests slow down rainwater and prevent it from quickly running off the land, allowing more water to seep into the ground and be filtered. Tree roots and forest floor materials help trap sediments and clean water. Okay. So if we are going to talk in terms of the chapter, then it has been just explained about the forest, how forests slow down the rainwater and prevent it from quickly running off. So you can skip this line also. This paragraph you can skip and you can write from here to here only. Okay. Next is oxygen release from trees is an ecosystem service. So trees absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen, which is essential for all living beings to breathe. One mature tree produces about 275 liters of oxygen per day, depending on its size and species. A human being needs about 350 liters of oxygen every day. Again, it is based on type of activity that an individual perform. So the oxygen released from trees is essential for humans and animals to breathe. It support life. Okay. So this is how the forest and oxygen released from trees are an ecosystem free service that we are getting, okay, in free of cost, right? So this is. Next question. Why our natural resources are unevenly distributed and what are its implications? Okay. So natural resources are not found equally everywhere. This uneven distribution is caused by several factors. So three factors I have mentioned here. Geological factor. Minerals and fossil fuels form over millions of years under specific condition, example pressure, heat. So they found only in certain regions. Okay, so this is one of the factors that is due to geological factors. So we see uneven distribution of natural resources. Second, climatic condition. Climate affect the availability of water, forest and crops. Third, landform. Mountains, plains, plateau and river influence soil fertility, forest growth and human access to resources. Okay. So here three factors has been given. So that tell us that that's why natural resources are unevenly distributed. Now what are its implications? So countries or region rich in resources may be wealthier, others may remain poor or dependent on imports. Competition over resources like water, oil or minerals can lead to tension or conflict between regions or countries. People may move to resource rich areas causing overpopulation and overuse. That is the migration of the people. Areas rich in resources attract industries while others stay underdeveloped. Okay, so natural resources are unevenly distributed and these are its implications. Okay, next. What is the natural resource curse? Explained with example. So the natural resource curse, also known as the paradox of plenty, is a situation where countries that are rich in natural resources such as oil, gas, minerals or forest often experience less economic growth, weak democratic institutions and even more conflict compared to countries with fewer natural resources. So there are several reasons why the natural resource curse happen. First of all, over dependence on resource. Okay, so the country used to over dependent on natural resources. Countries ignore other sectors such as the manufacturing or service. This lack of diversity make their economy weak and unstable. Corruption and poor governance. Resource-rich countries may suffer from corruption. Powerful people may misuse the profit. This leads to inequality and poverty. Conflict and violence. Resources like oil or gold often became the cause of civil war and conflict. Okay. So this is about the natural resource curse with example. So these long answer questions are just prepared on the basis of the topic that is given in the chapter and it is serial wise. So as you read the chapter or the paragraph or the topic, then you can come and see here about the long answer questions also, right? The short answer question has been also prepared like this. I have already uploaded that video, so you can check that one also. So question number 6, what are the challenges of balancing resources extraction with sustainability remains? So balancing resource extraction with sustainability remains a major challenge. Many natural resources like coal, oil, forest and minerals are being used too quickly, faster than nature can replace them. This overuse can lead to resource shortage in the future. Additionally, extracting this resource often causes environmental problems such as pollution, deforestation, and damage to ecosystem which harms animals and plants. However, human knowledge with good governance and strategic planning can help in getting natural resources lasting benefit. Okay. Next, how we can responsibly and wisely use natural resources. We can use natural resources responsibly and wisely by following simple but important steps to protect the environment, using renewable resources like solar, wind, or hydro energy instead of non-renewable resources. Next, By reducing waste, reusing materials, and recycling reduce the need for new raw materials. Planting trees and protecting forests, as trees give us oxygen, prevent soil erosion, and support wildlife, so we must conserve them. By avoiding overexploitation of groundwater, minerals, and fossil fuels, following and supporting rules that protect nature and stop illegal activities like deforestation or poaching, spreading awareness and using eco-friendly products. So in this way, we can conserve or responsibly and wisely use natural resources, right? Next question. How we are pushing the use of natural resources beyond their capacity? We are pushing the use of natural resources beyond their capacity by using them too quickly and carelessly, without giving nature enough time to recover. So the first one is the overuse of groundwater. Excessive pumping of groundwater for farming, industries and homes lower the water table, wells dry up and groundwater level drop, causing water scarcity. Okay, this is scarcity. Improper use of chemical fertilizers. Using too much fertilizer harms social health and pollutes water bodies. Reduce natural fertility and harms beneficial soil organism. Deforestation. Cutting down forests for timber, farming or construction reduces biodiversity and increases soil erosion. It affects rainfall and climate balance. Overfishing. Catching too many fish reduces fish population and affects marine ecosystem. It also leads to the extinction of some species. Excessive mining. Mining for minerals and fossil fuels damage land and pollutes water and air. Okay. So in this way we are pushing the use of natural resources beyond their capacity. Right. Question number 9. Why is Sikkim considered a role model in sustainable and organic farming? So first fully organic state. Sikkim became the world's first fully organic state in 2016, converting all its farmland to organic. Government support and planning. The government launched the Sikkim Organic Mission and provided strong policy, support training and infrastructure to farmers. Ban on chemical inputs. Sikkim banned the use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides, reducing pollution and improving soil health. Farmer participation. Over 66,000 farmers were involved and trained in organic methods like composting, crop rotation, and use of biopesticides. Environmental benefits. Organic farming lead to cleaner water, improved soil, and increased biodiversity, making the environment healthier. Okay. So, for this reason, Sikkim considered a role model in sustainable and organic farming, right? And the last question is, name few ecosystem functions that serve human. So, the first one is the forest. It provides timber, fuel, medicines, and help in climate regulation. Wetlands support fishing, water purification, flood control, and habitat for wildlife. Grassland, it provides grazing land for livestock and support biodiversity. Oceans and marine ecosystem, it supply fish and seafood, regulate climate and support transportation and recreation. Freshwater ecosystem, that is rivers and lakes, provide drinking water, irrigation, fish and hydroelectric power. So these are the 10 important question answer from the topic natural resources and their use. That is the new chapter 1 for class 8. So I hope this long answer question is going to help you, and thank you for watching until the end.